Today, we're going to talk about a very trending topic, how to use AI agents in your insurance agency. And this is going to be a practical, system first approach for real growth. Now, most insurance agents, when they hear AI agents, they're going to think about content writing or chat bots. And I just want you to realize you're thinking too small. AI agents aren't just tools, they are actually operational multipliers. And when used correctly, they don't just help your marketing, they can actually run parts of your agency. And so today I'm going to give you a really brief introduction and overview, because the agencies that win over the next 3 to 5 years won't be the ones using AI occasionally. They'll be the ones that build AI-driven systems across marketing, operations, and decision making. And this is exactly the shift emphasized in our ABM March client mastermind that we did with our clients. And we talked about moving from marketing tactics to full business systems powered by AI. So let's break down exactly how to implement this inside of your insurance agency. And let's start with the beginning. What is an AI agent exactly in practical terms? An AI agent is not just ChatGPT. It goes well beyond that. It's a system that you give a task to, such as build me a lead follow-up sequence. I want you to think of it just like having an employee or an assistant. You might tell it, audit my CRM and clean out the bad data. You might tell it, create a training system for my team, or research my local market and find new opportunities. And instead of going back and forth like you would do with ChatGPT, it will actually go out, execute, build, and come back and deliver the outcomes to you. So I want you to think of it in terms of a digital employee that handles execution, or a strategist that processes data instantly, or a system builder that never gets tired. Here's where AI agents actually fit into your agency. Most agents make the mistake of using AI only for content. Emails, social media posts, maybe blog posts. But high-performing agencies are going to use AI agents in 4 core areas of their business. Number 1, of course, will be lead generation and marketing execution. This is, I'm going to call it the most obvious starting point, but still very underutilized. AI agents can build blog content that is optimized for AI search. They can create ad variations for Google and Facebook. They can generate hyper-local landing pages. They can analyze competitor messaging and positioning. They can repurpose content into video scripts, emails, and posts. And here's why this is important. Search is no longer just about blue links on a Google search result, because AI is now answering questions directly. And if your content is not structured correctly, you simply don't exist in the decision-making process. And so for a practical use, you feed your AI your top 20 client questions, you have it generate blog posts, FAQ pages, video scripts, and you deploy those across your ecosystem, your SEO, your social media, your Google business profile. Then there is appointment setting and lead nurturing. This is where a lot of agencies are losing money. Leads don't convert because follow-up is inconsistent, messaging is generic, timing is off. And what an AI agent can do is build full SMS and email follow-up sequences, write scripts for your appointment setting, analyze no-show patterns and improve the messaging, and then create reminders and reactivation campaigns. So an example system would be a lead comes in, the AI triggers an instant text response, an email sequence, and an appointment reminder. And then the AI adjusts messaging based on the behavior. The result is you get higher show up rates, lower cost per acquisition, and a more consistent pipeline. Then you have your internal operations and your team efficiency. And this is where AI can become a real business advantage for you. So, out of our mastermind that we did with our clients, one of the things we talked about is that agencies that win will use AI to run operations, not just marketing. That's something we have started to deploy internally ourselves. Here's some things AI agents can do. They can clean and organize your CRM. They can build SOPs for onboarding and service. They can create internal training systems, analyze call transcripts and improve those scripts, generate policy review summaries. So as a practical example, you can upload your scripts, your processes, your sales call transcripts, and then have AI turn those into training modules, create quizzes for your team members, build your onboarding systems. Now your agency becomes trainable, scalable, and less dependent upon you. More time freedom. Now, strategic decision making. This is the hidden advantage. And this is one of my favorite things. I taught this to the group the other day. This is where most agents are falling behind. AI agents can function as your advisory board. One of the things that I showed our mastermind group was how to build a custom AI advisory board using expert frameworks and using it to evaluate decisions, positioning, and strategy. And what does this look like? Well, you ask, how do I dominate my local market? What niche should I focus on? How do I reduce acquisition costs? And AI responds with structured strategies, step-by-step execution plans, trade-offs, and recommendations. And here's why this is important. Most agents are operating reactively within their agencies. And AI is going to allow you to operate strategically, systematically, and with clarity. So the real shift is you move from generalist to now becoming a system-driven agency. And let me just share something with you that might be a little bit uncomfortable. Most agencies that we encounter are reactive, they're manual, they're highly dependent upon the agency owner, and they are very inconsistent in their marketing. And what AI agents are going to help do is fix that by forcing structure. So the new model will take you from going, I need more leads, to building a lead generation system, a follow-up system, a conversion system, a retention system, all supported by AI execution. So let me give you a simple implementation plan that you can start from, because you don't want to try and use AI everywhere. Just start with one system, and the first thing you want to do is pick your bottleneck. So take a look at your operations and find the bottleneck. Choose one. Is that not enough leads? Then start with marketing. Is that low show up rates? Then start with follow-up. Is that team inconsistency? Then start with training. Is that overwhelm? Then start with operations. Step 2, deploy one AI agent use case. For example, you might build a 7-touch follow-up sequence. You might create 5 blog posts from frequently asked questions. You might turn your sales process into a training system. Step 3, systematize it. Don't just use AI once, turn it into a repeatable workflow, a documented system, a process that your team can follow. Step 4, expand gradually. Layer in CRM automation, content systems, training systems, decision frameworks. Now, Here's where most agents get this wrong. So let's talk about common mistakes. They use AI casually. Write me a post, but there's no system. There's no integration. AI outputs aren't connected to CRM or to ads or to follow-up. There's no strategy. They produce content, but there's no positioning, there's no differentiation. And they stay a generalist. So AI is simply going to amplify what you are. If you're generic, it will amplify generic. It will scale generic. So let's talk about the competitive advantage and why this is so important right now. The agencies that are adopting AI agents correctly are doing three things differently. Number one, they're moving faster. Execution time drops from days to hours. They operate with systems, less chaos, more predictability. They are building authority faster, more content, better positioning, stronger visibility. Now, this aligns directly with our core model. We're all about an AI-driven ecosystem. And in that ecosystem, we use all the normal marketing tactics and strategies, SEO, PPC, Google Business Profile, content automation, but it's built specifically for insurance agents to dominate their marketplace. But it's an ecosystem. Everything works together in synergy. Now, here's a final takeaway for you. AI agents are not a passing fad and they're not a trend. They are a shift from manual to automated, from reactive to strategic, and from operator to owner. And if you use them correctly, you're not just going to improve your marketing, you are going to build a scalable agency with a predictable growth system and a business that doesn't depend on constant hustle. If that sounds refreshing to you, reach out to us and schedule a strategy session. agentbrandingandmarketing.com/schedule. Or give us a call at 888-572-8758. Thanks for tuning in to this episode, and I look forward to talking with you on the next episode.